Hello.
Hey, hello, Yoshi.
Wait. One more minute.
Hi.
Already.
Hello.
Let's get started. Just a moment. I share my screen. Okay. So first of all, hello everyone. Just a reminder that this meeting is being recorded and posted to LX and YouTube shortly after. Your participation in these meetings is an agreement to abide by the Cloud Native Code of Conduct, which can be found in the repo. And I need at least one person to volunteer as a scribe to ensure that all actions and primary content discussed are recorded in written notes and can be referred to later. Who is willing?
Yep, I can help.
Okay, thank you very much. And for executive members and working group reps, please remember to include your organization company along with the working group you're involved with and the update. So please write your name here. I share this link in this chat. Okay, so let's get started. There is no new members, so I skip topic number 2 and topic number 3. This community demo is of my town. So, okay. Mm, I will show you some previous my talk in community KubeCon Japan. KubeCon Henry lesson. Oh, this site is forbidden. Okay, just a moment. Oh, maybe it's most likely system. I'd like to show you this PostgreSQL authorization with Keycloak, and I kindly search this presentation slide. Maybe here. I publish on this slide in the shed, but the shed site was forbidden. So okay, I just see you the demonstration. And first of all, I will show you the what is this about. And this is the yeah, title of the talk, Modern PostgreSQL Authorization with Keycloak, Cloud Identity Meets Database Security. And the I and Gabriel, who is the VP of EDB and maintainer of the CloudNet PZ. And the main topic is PostgreSQL newly supported OAuth 2 in version 18. So we can access PostgreSQL without, how to say, input some application, the password and username, and just authenticate to the database with OAuth 2.0 access token. This is just centralizing authorization with Keycloak, and this is a database client and access to the database. Then delegate the authorization to Keycloak, and then enforce decision or deny the connection. Here, this is more concrete architecture, and client try to connect to PostgreSQL server. Then this pghba.conf file, select all rows, and invoke validator. And in this validator, using pgident.conf file or external authorization service, then PostgreSQL core establish session and authorized role. So client doesn't need to include the database username and password, and just using the host token to connect database. And also with we developed this keycloak validator and published this in the Cloud Native PG repository, and I'm the component owner of that repository. Yeah, that's all for summarize, and I will show the demonstration. This is the all pods in this demonstration environment, and there's yes, this is Cloud Native PG pod, and yeah, this is PostgreSQL pod, which is managed by this Cloud Native PG, and there are keycloak pods, and yeah, this PostgreSQL pod is used by keycloak. And this is a config file, and before that, we create the user table and orders table and some data in database. And also we define some role to this update read only and update write. And update only role can select all table, but just select. And update write role can select and also insert the update. And this is the keycloak configuration in their client that app A. This is the client of connecting to database. And this in this client, yeah, in this case, we use this device authorization grant. And this Postgres resource client is client for PostgreSQL. And in this client, we define the authorization logic, and this is update resource, and also update only and update write role as scope. And we define policies, these two policies, and in this policy, currently the user-based access control and just write about the user. And this permission is connect the policy to resource and in update and this update only, then using the policy user read only. And this permission update write, we connect this to the update write role. And then, yes, we use this version 18 PSQL. And this is a PSQL command that we define host. And in this time, we use this update only role and update. And we define this auth issuer and client ID update. and this is the upgrade quiet secret, and all scope is daily access. Then this URL and code are displayed, and we first copy this code and access this URL. Then this device login screen was displayed, and we enter this code and submit. And then we enter the username and password. And this is a consent screen and grant access. Then device login successful. To go back to the console, yeah, we can log in with the app read only. So we can select data, but we cannot insert the data because this is app read only user. So then we access to the AppDB with this app read write law. And again, we copy this code and access this URL and enter the code and grant access. Then the login is successful. But this time the connection was failed because this is denied by the keycloak authorization service. So we changed the policy. First, we remove user from this policy, read-only policy. Then add the user to read-write policy. So then again, we execute the same command. Then the code and URL displayed again. Then enter this code and grant access. Yeah, this time also successful the login. And here we can connect to the AppDB and we can select users. And also this time, the role is up read write, so we can insert the data. Yeah, we can also select data, including the inserted data. Yeah, that's all for this demo. And okay, Eddie, do you have any question?
Yeah. Um, and I'm sorry if you said this. So could you pull the video back to somewhere around maybe 6 minutes, 6 minute mark? There's a in the user interface when you were changing the user from read to read write,
Mm-hmm.
um, there's a option for positive or negative.
Mm-hmm.
Could you share more about what that selection is?
Yes. Maybe first, I need to describe more to Keycloak authorization service. And in this Keycloak authorization service, we can define resource and scope and policy and permission. And in resource, we define what, what's the target to, do some action. So in this time, we, define the updated. This is a database. And also scope. This is optional. But this time, we have two roles. So we define these two roles as scope. And what is policy? The policy is the logic of the or condition to the core logic of the authorization. And this time we use this user base logic. And if we define white avatar user, then if white avatar user access to the database, then how to say that this logic answered yes. And if changes this logic to negative, user we excludes this white avatar user, then this logic answered yes or correct. So yeah, this is what is positive and negative. And in this permission, we connect this resource and scope to policies. So when access to the AppDB with this read-only, then this policy was attached. And this is a permission. So previously, the white avatar user is in this policy user read-only and not in this policy user read-write. So when white avatar user access AppDB with user read-write role, Keycloak denied access to AppDB. But in this around 6 minutes, we remove white avatar user from read-only policy and add the read-write policy. So Keycloak allow the white avatar user to access AppDB with user read-write role. Does that answer your question?
A little bit. What would be the difference? So when it's set to positive, you have the read write permissions. What
So
would be the impact of setting it to negative?
So when set to negative, white avatar user cannot access AppDB with read-write role, but any other users defined in Keycloak can access to AppDB without access to AppDB with read-write role.
It's
Okay.
it's a thing of set and the subset, right? So when it's negative, you are not allowing that user and allowing everything else. When it's positive, you're allowing that user and negate everything else. That's it?
Yes, that's cool.
Okay.
Cool. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So, do you have any other questions?
So I have one question on the clay clock. Yeah, I know
Mhm.
really there's a little bit of that project, but it allows to connect with almost any provider, right? In this case, you use a token, but it can connect to other providers, such like Enter-ID or others.
I see. The main topic is that maybe PostgreSQL 18 introduces native OAuth 2.0 support. So
Okay. Yep. Anyone
PostgreSQL we can access the PostgreSQL 18 with the OAuth token. The OAuth token is in this demonstration we issue the token with Keycloak, but Yeah, we can connect to PostgreSQL with centralized access token and Okta's access token and something like that. But we also need the validator uh, of the OAuth 2.0 token. And we already developed the validator of the key clock. So user can use that validator to use key clock and PostgreSQL integration. If you use Enter ID or Okta, yeah, you need to develop the Okta's validator and also Entra validator like that. Uh, does that answer your question? Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. So I finish the community demo. So go back to the topic and review other time zone tag meeting. And there are two American time zones meetings. And first one is February 4th. And their community demo regarding supply chain compromises by Evan. Yeah, there are some resource. Mm-hmm. And Evan will update catalog. Yeah, if you're interested in this community demo, please watch the recording of this meeting. And there are some initiative update for Tier 3 meeting. And there are discussion about dot project effort. And then there are some project updates for several projects and supply chain DCZ and supply chain insights in security assessment and security control catalogs. Yeah, regarding MCP authentication authorization, the meeting was canceled in that week, and there's some security slump update. And yeah, there's some discussion of the AI TCG regarding the vulnerability of cognitive robot of AI. That's all I think. The keyboard no are working through comments. Yeah. So the next meeting is today's early morning. There are no new members. There are community demo regarding the security guidelines. Maybe here. There's no entry, but the security guidelines for new project. Mhm. Maybe theme is this one. Should we have guidance around using AI assistants to generate code? Mhm. Maybe this is regarding the previous meetings. This general stand up and check in for partner group. And there is no APAC meeting and TOC meeting, and there's some update from supply chain insights and security assessment. There's no update. And security controls, newspaper white paper. The word this is going to be similar to IAM white paper. The goals of a good paper in CNCF are not being met here. I see. And security SLAM. Yeah, that's
So actually, the Security Slam blog went out today after that meeting. I think I can find it for you.
okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's the top article on blog.cncf.io right now. Or, well, I said that wrong. I'm going to share it in chat so that way you have it.
Okay, thank you.
CNCFIO/blog. So what's going to happen is we're finishing the badge metrics right now. So we're finalizing the goals and objectives that we want projects to reach. We're going to publish those. We're going to announce those goals on February 20th. So that's next Friday. And any projects that achieve those over the following month, we're going to give badges and plaques. So we're going to get physical plaques that you can set on your project pavilion that say these are the security outcomes that you've done. So that way, when somebody comes to your project and is asking you questions, you have a little visual right there that you can kind of point to and say, hey, look, these are the things that we did. So that's going to be starting next Friday. In the meantime, if anyone from Tag Security is wanting to, you can request access to view the progress that we have on the badges because those are not published yet. They're still open for private comment, and we are building out the library of resources. So we have recommendations and guidance to help people achieve certain security hygiene outcomes. Um, so if there's anybody you know who wants to volunteer to create maybe a very small blog, or if you have some links to tools that have been helpful for you, or if you maintain any security tools, then we can include those on the website for folks. So in projects, when we make the announcement on the 20th and we give the projects the goals, we will also give them this library of extra resources. So if you want to help with the resources between now and next Friday, we are accepting contributions from anybody in Tag Security, or if you have any friends who want to help work on that.
Okay, thank you very much. Yep. Okay, so thank you. Diego. So next TOC meeting updates. Yeah, that is according to the format of the other times of meeting. And next topic, the project update. Regarding IAM hot paper project. Yeah, we resolve almost all comments, and we plan to review export to the second second time review. Yeah, that's guide status and yeah, I also watched the MCP authorization and authentication white paper. Yeah, I don't know what the meaning of this exactly said, but
Oh, in the
yeah.
are you referencing the topic from this afternoon, from the Americas call?
And
I could tell you about that if that's what you mean.
yes,
Yeah, if you could give just a quick overview on that, you are more
Yeah.
familiar with that. Yeah, Eddie?
So there a while back, maybe several months ago, or maybe even middle of last year, there was a request for the CNCF technical advisory groups to produce a white paper on the topic of model context protocol. There was a request, and several folks volunteered to do it, but the people who asked for it were not actually leading the creation. So if you think about the IM white paper, we have a white paper where there are people who are experts on IM who want to say something about IM, right? That's not what happened with the MCP white paper. Instead, there is a request for a publication, and the folks who have volunteered are not necessarily senior leaders working with those technologies in a professional capacity. They are advisory group members that are very competent, but what we have recommended to those authors, we've recommended that they before they finish working, that they go out and try to find other authors who are senior level leaders on the topic of model context protocol, and get more input and feedback from those folks, because we don't want to get in a situation where the TOC is rejecting that white paper after they've already done lots and lots and lots of work.
mhm. I see. Yeah, I had yeah, similar to that one, and MCP white paper project is some problem regarding the expert. So yeah, we also I also requested to the review the white paper. So yeah, in this week I will check that white paper. I will yeah check that white paper. But yeah, there are some how to say uh not good expression I found. So yeah, I'd like to contribute to that white paper too. Yeah. Uh, so do you have any other update here? Maybe updates are already here, but do you guys have any other update?
Nope, I'm just working on the security slam.
Mhm.
It's it's a lot. Just trying to make sure it goes well.
Okay, thank you very much. So triage current issues. Hmm. Maybe there is no issue recently updated. Yeah. So skip this triage and then next general stand up and checking from partner groups. Do you guys have any update? Maybe no update? Yep. So the next one is scheduling the next meeting community demo. Do you want to provide community demo? Maybe it is.
7.
18.
Yes, I can provide some community demo. I'm working on some agents stuffs.
Oh,
Let me see if I can
okay.
put together some, especially related to hardening images and agents. Let's see if I can put something
Okay, so
interesting.
thank you very much. And do you already decide the theme of community demo?
Not
Okay.
much yet.
Yeah. Because okay. Yeah, thank you very much. So yeah, that's all for today. Thank you for attending this meeting and have a nice day. Bye bye.
Thanks for hosting.
Thank you. See ya.